Alright, hello YouTube. You're about to hear a rant. I usually don't get on here too much, ranting about different things, but here I am. Bird, Cara 2. What a disappointment this is. This is my second one. The first one I got, I realized that it's really friggin' hard and stiff to open it. Okay? Really stiff. I'm wondering why, because I've seen other YouTube channels like Nuttin' Fancy, Late Boy Scout, whatever. Bunch of different guys have this knife, and they swear by it. Me? No way. Can you take this knife apart? No. Does it look like you can? Yes. But you can't. Take it from me. Ask Nuttin' Fancy, ask the Late Boy Scout. I don't know if they've taken this apart, but if they have, I don't know, a magical way of doing it. Because I'll tell you right now, those screws suck. They suck. They are so deep into the G10 that they don't come out. They don't. Nope. And the pivot screw does nothing. Does nothing. I could take the pivot screw completely out and the blade is still stiff. Riddle me that. I would love to hear somebody tell me why that is. Because any other knife I have, I take the pivot screw and I loosen it, even slightly, and there'll be blade play. And it comes out a lot smoother. Blade play, smoother. You know, it happens. This? No. You still won't even have blade play because these are so damn tight that you can't get them out. Yeah, they have Loctite on them. I don't care. You should still be able to take it off. It doesn't make sense to me. This is the stiffest folding knife I own, period. I thought this was stiff, the Flight, okay? Bird Flight. And I still can't get that shit off the back that was underneath the clip. But that is smooth. That's smooth, at least. Yeah, it takes a little bit more to open than other knives I have, but it is smooth. This is not smooth. You can feel it all the way through. It feels gritty. It feels like somebody buried it in a sandbox and then sent it to me. So I was like, okay, I'm going to take it apart, get the factory grease out of there, whatever shit's making it like that, take it out, get it off of there, and maybe it'll be okay. You know what? You can't take it apart to do that. That is a big disappointment in my book. Big disappointment. I mean, come on. You should be able to take a knife apart if they advertise you can take it apart. Torque screws, T9, T6. No, you can't take it apart. I got 2 screws out, got to this one, and it started popping. It would strip the shit out of that screw before I end up getting it out. I'll tell you that right now. And using this little Torx. You can't take this out. Not at all. You're not taking that out. It just rolls. It's so cheap. The hardware they use on these, cheap. No wonder they got the price point they did, because this is cheap. Fit and finish is cheap. Look at this. There's a gap here on the lock bar itself. I don't know if you can see the gap there, but you can hear it. It's sharp. That is friggin' sharp. I mean, it's not cut you sharp, maybe, but that sucks. Along with the whole internals, that's sharp. Sharp corners everywhere, sharp. There's gunk in there that you can see. Yeah, you can't get it off. You can't. And look at this. The blade moves all over the place. Yeah, one time it's dead on center. Next time you close it, it's to the left. Next time you close it, it's to the right. It doesn't know what it wants to do. I don't know. That's ridiculous to me too. Especially seeing as it's so damn tight. I don't get it. But I do love the ergonomics to it. I mean, it's not it's a good knife if once you get it open. But I don't want to sit there and take 10 seconds to peel my knife open. One-handed opening should be smooth and easy to do. Metal Arc 2, its little brother. Boom. Open. Like nothing. So smooth. I mean, that is smooth. I couldn't even believe this knife was a lockback. It opened so nice. Now, I don't own the Delica or the Endura or anything to compare to with a backlock from Spyderco. I don't have that. I mean, I have a Tenacious. This is a Chinese-made Spyderco. That opens like crazy fast. Super smooth. I mean, super smooth. And it's a couple dollars more. If you don't have this knife and you're looking at a Cara 2, I'd bypass the shit out of the Cara 2. The finish on this, fit and finish, blows it out of the water. I mean, flow through construction, blows that crap out of the water. I would rather carry Kershaw Crown than that Cara 2, just for deployment purposes. I mean, what I use my EDCs for, cutting cardboard boxes, whatever, clamshells, this is fine for me, you know? I mean, no, it's not going to go into a tactical role at all, because you're going to slide up on this thing. There's nothing to protect your hand. But who cares? The blade centering, decent. But the deployment is crazy fast. This is one of the smoothest knives I own as far as deployment goes. And this is $15. It's half of what I paid for that Cara 2. Half of it. I mean, if you want to get closer, here you go. Smooth. It opens nice. Without a flick of the wrist. I mean, you can just pop this open, and it's Ontario Rat 1. Blade centering is perfect on this, by the way. Everything about it's perfect. The weight sucks, but you know what? The pocket clip's perfect for me. I love the pocket clip on this. It's super smooth in your pocket to slide it in and out. It's easy, but it still retains the blade in there. Nice knife. Same price, pretty much. I mean, the Cara is a couple dollars more, but I would totally go with the Ontario Rat 1 versus that Cara 2. Just on ease of opening. Period. I mean, I like the finger choil. I like that they jimped it. You know, it's not bad. I love full flat grind. I just love it. I love the full flat ground blades. I mean, I own multiple full flat ground blades, and I like them all. This is Sog Flash 2, by the way, if you didn't already know. But I'm not too partial to this knife either, because it has up and down play, and I feel it shouldn't, especially at $50. I mean, it's twice what I paid for this, and I carry this way more than I carry that, because I'm not a weight conscious type of person. I'll carry whatever. I don't care how heavy a knife is, as long as it serves its purpose in my day-to-day usage. And all these do. I mean, I've been carrying this since I got it. I really like this knife.